I'm Jennifer Ashley Tepper, and I'm the Director of Programming here at Feinstein's 54 Below. I'm joined today by some of our upcoming artists who are doing shows here. We have Nick Blaemire, Rita Gardner, and Tom Jones, who will be talking about their shows. First, I want to introduce our executive chef, Lynn Bound, who's going to tell us about this lovely dish we're eating.
Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you so much. We're so honored to have you today. We've prepared a pan-seared sea scallop with parsnip puree, cara oranges, and frisee, and a little roasted shiitake mushrooms.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Enjoy.
How are everyone's scallops?
They're great.
Everyone enjoying them?
Thank you.
Yes.
So you and then the two of you each have shows coming up here that are musicals and concerts. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what those shows are?
I'm writing a show with a guy named Kyle Jarrow, a very talented man, and we're writing a musical called Fallout that is about the Cuban Missile Crisis and the 10 days in October of 1962 when the world was totally on high red alert. And it's a very surreal retelling of that story. It's sort of the facts of that period are juxtaposed against a fictionalized tale of two families in Westchester, New York, neighboring households who are both reacting to the news of this crisis, and it all takes place through the eyes of an 11-year-old boy who sees his father start an affair with the neighbor's wife, and it sort of cracks his brain open, and he starts seeing things. It was really fascinating to us to look at the transition of music from a time when music was being made to make people feel comfortable and turning into a time when music was being made to make people feel uncomfortable and express themselves in more dangerous ways.
And yours is another special kind of occasion. Why don't you tell us about...
It's not a new musical. One day only, one evening only, 2 shows. Get your tickets now. And we're doing, 54 Below is doing a tribute to marriage and to our show, I Do, I Do. The show here is going to be songs that were from I Do, I Do, but also songs that were cut from I Do, I Do, and songs that never got far enough along to get cut from I Do, I Do. But it covers 50 years of a marriage. And by the way, I just figured it out. This should be the 50th year since the show opened. It opened in 1966.
Oh, wow.
We never sang together.
Oh, my goodness.
Fantastic.
I can't really sing, so she's
I never knew the last song. And I got a copy of it, and it's just lovely, and it ends the show.
Both of your shows that are coming up have big casts. It's a big group of people. Do you each want to tell us about who people can expect to see on stage?
We have an amazing cast. I can't believe we left out. We do. We have Adam Chandler Barad is playing the 11-year-old boy.
Appropriate.
Perfect casting. Nick Christopher, who's in Lazarus right now, is playing Joe. Grace McLean is playing his wife. Theo Stockman and Libby Winters, who did American Idiot together, are playing husband and wife. Sarah Kapner from Bear is doing it. Elizabeth Judd and Jonathan Raviv. It's a 10-person cast, and they're all incredible. Their voices are insane, and we have a great band, and it's gonna rock.
And you guys also, I was just remembering, it's all coming back to me. You have Hunter Foster and Jen Cody are doing it. And Chip Zion and Barbara Walsh, which I was excited. Another show couple, so that's exciting.
One story about I Do, I Do. There was a dinner theater called the Chanhassen. Have you ever heard of that? Mm-hmm. In Minneapolis, they had 3 theaters running full time, all 3 dinner theaters going. Mm-hmm. And in one of them, they did I Do, I Do for 26 years.
Oh my gosh.
7 and the same couple.
So I wanted to ask, I know all of you have been here before as audience members or on stage, if you have a favorite memory of Feinstein's 54 Below. We were just chatting about the Wedding Singer reunion concert, which
that was the first time I was ever here.
Oh,
wow. I never, and there I was on stage, and it was more fun, I think, than doing the show. It was such fun.
Yeah.
People were screaming, and then I said, "Why don't you come to the show? We would have stayed, stayed open longer." But it was really lovely audience, and
we were taken care of. I loved it.
As you were saying, it can get pretty raucous in here, and you can do some rock music in here, and hopefully we will be doing that.
It sort of gives you permission. Some places give you permission.
Yeah.
And when you come in here, you go, oh. So, and it's a lovely feeling. What is that?
Apropos.
Are you warming up as well as?
No.
Tell us what we're eating before
Yeah.
we.
This is a pumpkin cheesecake with a cranberry compote, burnt marshmallow cream, and crumbled ginger snap cookie on top.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, right.
So before we sign off, I just want to ask, do you want to tell the audience one more time when your show is and what they can expect?
It's Valentine's Day evening. There are two shows that night.
7 and 9:30.
7 and 9:30. And it's once only celebration of marriage and Valentine's, and I do.
And our show is called Fallout, and it's on Tuesday, February 9th, 7 and 9:30, and it's a don't miss celebration of the Cuban Missile Crisis.